Polymega. I actually, you know what? This is a good opportunity for me because you brought it up and I was going to make a good video. I was going to make a video on the Polymega, so we'll talk about it now. How do I feel about the Polymega? I think it, for one, it's overpriced. The fact that it's just emulation and you have to buy cores for it is kind of retarded. Like, that's a retarded concept. The base price is way too high, and the base price plays what was it? Sega CD, Neo Geo CD, I think Sega Saturn and PS1 or something like that. It's essentially a Retron 5 for disc-based systems. But then if you want to play, and I think the base is what I want to say $299. So already right there, that's expensive. So if you think about it, you could buy it. You could buy a Sega Saturn, a PS1, a Sega CD, and whatever else it is for honestly just around the same price. And if it was FPGA, that would probably be worth it. But it's not, dude. It's just straight up emulation. If you don't have the games, you still have to go buy the games. If you have the games already, I don't know why you would buy this, because if you have the games, you already have the original console, which is going to be the best place to play the games on anyways. You know, I personally don't get it. Like, I have a Sega Saturn. I have the HDMI cable for it. So, like, I just don't, I don't know. To me, it doesn't make any sense, but I'm somebody who prefers emulation. So for me, it makes zero sense at all. At first it was originally supposed to be an FPGA console, and that's not happening anymore. So I think it's gonna have a very short life. And that thing, man, dude, I remember that thing's supposedly been in production forever, dude. I remember when fucking John, what's his name? Why can't I think of his name, dude? The guy used to do Easy Game on Expo. John Lester or whatever the hell. Gamester 81. I remember when he like first did a video on that, like announcing it. I'm like, that was probably fucking 3 years ago, because I was still living out in Arizona. And I remember it was in the wintertime. So I bet you it's been like probably 4 years. Because there was snow on the ground. I was up in Flagstaff, and I remember it being snowy when I watched that video. And I was like, man. And it was crazy because just before that, Gamester got a lot of shit for supporting the Coleco Chameleon. So I was like, man, I don't know if this is a good look for fucking Gamester. I mean, obviously the Polymega is going to come out, but it's nothing like it was like promised to be early on. It's just pointless, man. It just doesn't make sense. You know, I could buy the actual consoles for what they're charging for those like add-ons. So like if you want to play Sega Genesis, dude, the fucking little add-on thing you have to get is like $60. Dude, I can go get a Genesis for like $40, $35 on it on fucking eBay right now. So I just don't know who that's for. I mean, if you're a collector, I don't know why. Like, the collectors I know, when they play their games, they play it on original hardware with the CRT. You know, people who emulate don't own games. They do what I'm doing. They have a fucking file with ROMs, and they're either using RetroPie or they're using you know, RetroArch or whatever. You know, they're not buying a fucking $300 console, and then they have to go fucking buy the games. That's dumb, dude. This doesn't make sense to me. I don't know who it's for. It has a way to load ROMs via USB. I don't think that's been confirmed yet, level 1. I mean, if that's the case, cool. And I thought about that. I'm like, yo, if I can put a fucking USB drive on there with ROMs, it would be worth it. Like, I'm not gonna lie, that would be a good emulation, you know, set-top box. But I still wouldn't buy one because I got RetroPie. I've got my fucking NVIDIA Shield. Like, I already have that, you know what I mean? I'm already doing that now. What's up, Spurger King? It's Final Fight 3 on Super Nintendo. People like to overcomplicate things, man. I have a panic attack every time I get a new system. Where am I going to put it, right? How about the Atari VCS only 300? Yeah, no shit. Or no shit. They said the Polymega won't support ROMs, yeah. So, yeah, I mean, if that's not the case... I don't know, man. I don't know. It's just overpriced, man. It really is. It's way too expensive. Way too expensive. For what you're getting, I mean, honestly, like, look, I could go buy the best NVIDIA Shield right now. The best NVIDIA Shield. Okay? There's a program now that you could put on an Android device that pretty much creates a retro front end for all your ROMs. In fact, I'm probably going to eventually do a video on it. ETA Prime did a video on it. But I'm going to put it on my NVIDIA Shield. So you get the best NVIDIA Shield, dude. Out of the box, you can play fucking Dreamcast games, N64 100%, you know, up-res PS1, Neo Geo Arcade, fucking everything, 16, 8-bit games, everything. You could throw some GameCube on there. And that's like 200 bucks, I think the best NVIDIA Shield right now is about. So why bother? Like, if you're gonna fucking emulate, I don't know. I think that's like if you're really gonna spend money on that kind of emulation, you're much better off going a different route. You know, maybe it's for people who like have the original consoles, but they don't want to put the wear and tear. You know, I can kind of see that. I can kind of see that being a thing. That sort of makes sense. I'm playing it on PC, actually. How have you liked the Mega SG versus Real Genesis? Those are some crispy graphics. Yeah, they are.